Welcome back to Champions of Keene Trace. It is a really hot afternoon out here. We've been watching folks trying to wander by. They're trying to stay as cool and as hydrated as they can. Most of the folks are succeeding pretty well, but you just every once in a while, as we're kind of here by the turn, you see them kind of just drooping in just a little bit after walking through the course. It has been a hot afternoon out here, and the thing is, tomorrow ends up being even hotter. So yeah, we've got the heat here. The heat's not just here. It is covering a good deal of real estate. There are heat warnings, heat advisories up over a good chunk of the nation's midsection, running from the Great Plains up through the Great Lakes all the way to the Mid-Atlantic and then down into the Tennessee Valley. Of course, we're smack dab in the middle of that locally. We've got heat warnings and heat advisories. Truthfully, they're basically the same thing. There's a technical difference. It's kind of like partly sunny, partly cloudy. But there is a difference. The bottom line is it's hot, it's humid, and you do need to take care. Interesting fact from the folks that come out of the Midwest Regional Climate Center, that in Lexington in any given year we average about 13 hours that have a heat index of 100 or more. We've been there for a couple hours today. We're going to do it again tomorrow, so we'll be adding to that total. Tomorrow's heat index number is a little bit higher than today, up in the 105 range for a lot of us, and that is the point where you really do need to start taking care. We will see that begin to break for us on Sunday. As we were talking at the moment, our heat index is around 100, 103, 104, depending on exactly where you are. Yeah, it's getting uncomfortable out there, really uncomfortable, and you do need to take those extra precautions. It's a function of the dew point. How much moisture is in the air? When those numbers are in the 70s, your body just can't evaporate the sweat that forms, and that allows your body's core temperature to begin to increase, and that's what leads to the heat problems that we talk about. When you combine that with temperatures that are in the 90s, yeah, it's really hot. We're up to 93 now in Lexington, low and mid 90s across the board. It is a hot afternoon. But if you look to this temperature, you see that there are things that are going to be changing. First of all, with the heat wave. Okay, you know what? It's July. We're south of the Ohio River. Hot weather happens. We are getting to the point that we do need to take care. So again, take it easy. Stay hydrated. Avoid doing things in the heat of the afternoon, and check on the folks in your neighborhood. Make sure everybody's okay. For the Barbasol, we're going to be sweating out here again tomorrow. We're going to be sweating the possibility of thunderstorms Sunday afternoon. Next week, we go from the tropics to September, and we do it in a hurry. Watch what happens to the temperatures. Mid-90s over the weekend, but by the time we get you into the middle of next week, 80-ish. We may have a day that doesn't get out of the 70s, so there are some nice changes coming. On the MaxTrack Live Doppler, nothing. That's a big change from yesterday. We did have clouds around today. Here's the satellite perspective. You'll see those puffy little clouds that have been around. They kept the temperatures down a little bit earlier. Those have really broken up, and the heat this afternoon has begun to surge. Your future track, it's still the big high. That high is drifting slowly to the southeast. See the cold front up to the north and west? That is what is eventually going to get here Sunday night and Monday. It brings cooler temperatures, and it does bring rain. If you are headed out to Lakeside Live tonight, I'll be out there at 7 o'clock emceeing that. We have Lakeside Voice out there tonight. You'll get to hear the great T.D. Young tonight. It starts at 7 o'clock tonight. Prepare for the warmth. Temperatures in the mid-70s. That is a steamy summer night. Your day tomorrow, hot, humid with the heat warnings. Mostly sunny, headed to the mid-90s. That heat index up over 100. Your 8-day has the changes. We're talking temperatures around 90 with thunderstorms late in the day on Sunday. Rain is likely on Monday, and much cooler, more comfortable weather middle in the week. So that's the story from the Barbasol. One more day of the extreme heat. Kevin, Haley.
Thank you, Bill.